1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says the federal government, along with the Sindh government, is taking swift measures to resolve major problems of Karachi. Tazia, Alam and Zuljana processions are being taken out in connection with the 9th of Muharram al-Haram today across the country in memory of the martyrs of Karbala. The Foreign Minister has lauded the people of India in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir for standing firmly against the atrocities being committed by the Indian forces. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 more Kashmiri youths in Pulwama district today. The United States is expected to reduce its troops to 3,500 in Iraq during the next 3 months. The second T20 of the 3-match series between Pakistan and England will be played in Manchester tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the federal government, along with the Sindh government, is moving swiftly to immediately act and resolve 3 major problems of Karachi. In a series of tweets today, he said these include cleaning of the nalas once and for all, dealing with encroachments impeding water channels, devising a permanent solution to the solid waste disposal and sewage problems, and resolving the critical issue of water supply to the citizens of Karachi. The Prime Minister said the entire nation feels the pain of what the Karachi residents are going through. However, he said out of this devastation and suffering, there is now a positive development as the government is moving to immediately act and resolve the problems of Karachi. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, says Karachi and the rest of Sindh will never be left alone. In a tweet today, he said cooperation between the federal and the provincial government of Karachi is a positive development. The President said this cooperation can do wonders not only during the current devastating crisis due to heavy seasonal downpour, but would also be helpful in future planning. He said this cooperation will also be helpful during the devastating crisis and in making of storm drains, sewage treatment, solid waste management, freshwater supply and transport in future. The chairman, Pakistan People's Party, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, has directed the Sindh ministers to stay in constant touch with the locals till the last drop of the rainwater is drained away from every part of the city, town, and village of the province. Talking to Chief Minister Sindh Murad Ali Shah and the Minister for Local Government Nasir Hussain Shah over telephone today, he appreciated the cabinet members for working in coordination on ground. The Minister for Local Government Nasir Shah apprised the party chairman about areas so far cleared from rainwater in Karachi, Hyderabad, Ladkana, Sakkar, Mirpur Khas, and said drainage operations are in full swing in the province. Yawm Ashur, the 10th of Muharram al-Haram, will be observed tomorrow across the country with due solemnity to pay homage to the supreme sacrifice rendered by Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and his devoted companions in Karbala. The morning processions will be taken out in all the cities and towns of the country. Standard operating procedures have also been issued for the morning processions after consultation with the religious scholars to avoid spread of COVID-19. Ulema and Zakirin will highlight the bright and candid teachings of Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu in various aspects of the Karbala tragedy. In connection with 9th of Muharram today, Tazia and Zuljana processions have been taken out in different parts of the country in memory of the martyrs of Karbala. Elaborate security arrangements have been made to avoid any untoward incident during the morning processions. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has said people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir are following the teachings of Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and are standing firmly against the Indian forces' atrocities. Addressing the Hussainiya conference in Multan today, he said although the Modi government tried to lure people by offering different perks, but the innocent Kashmiris followed the teachings of Shaheed Karbala, Hazrat Imam Hussain Razila Ta'ala Anho. The foreign minister said people in Indian illegally occupied Kashmir are facing difficulties, but their resolve is firm and they want freedom. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said the Modi government is violating the basic rights of the innocent Kashmiris. The foreign minister paid rich tribute to Hazrat Imam Hussain Razila Ta'ala Anho, saying that he was a man of principles and always took stand for truth. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops, in their fresh act of state terrorism, martyred three more Kashmiri youths in Pulwama district today, raising the number of the slain youth to 7 from yesterday. The troops martyred the three youths during a cordon search operation in Zadura area of the district. This is Radio Pakistan. The President Inter-Parliamentary Union, Gabriela Kowas Barron, says Pakistan has enormous potential for promotion of tourism and investment in the country. Expressing her views on completion of her visit to Pakistan at the Islamabad International Airport today, she said Pakistan has an amazing location in geography, natural resources, amazing people, and creativity. She said the world needs to understand that Pakistani people are peaceful, warm, and they're willing to open their hearts and allow different nationalities to see how Pakistan is. The Inter-Parliamentary Union President said Pakistan is an active member of IPU. Pakistan witnessed only one death today to coronavirus during the last 24 hours, while 319 new cases were reported. According to the latest statistics, the total active COVID cases in the country are now 8,748. Around 280,340 people have recovered so far across Pakistan, making it a significant count with over 90% recovery ratio. The number of coronavirus cases across the world has reached 24,940,758, while the pandemic has claimed more than 841,000 lives so far. The United States is the worst hit country with over 6 million cases and 185,969 deaths, followed by Brazil with over 3.8 million cases with over 119,594 deaths reported so far. In India, more than 3.4 million cases and over 62,750 deaths have been recorded so far. More than 17.3 million patients have recovered from the infection across the world. A special flight of Pakistan International Airlines will transport around 200 Pakistani nationals from Pudong International Airport, Shanghai, China, to Islamabad tomorrow. Talking to media in Beijing, PIA country manager for China, Qadir Baksh Sanghi, said this will be the 7th special flight of Pakistan International Airlines to transport Pakistani nationals from China to back home. The United States is expected to reduce its troops' presence in Iraq by about a third in the coming months. Speaking on condition of anonymity, an American official said Washington would go down to about 3,500 troops in Iraq in the next 2 to 3 months. The United States has around 5,200 troops that were deployed in Iraq to fight the militants. The Pentagon did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. In Afghanistan, 56 Taliban were killed in Kunduz and Faryab provinces over the past couple of days during operation by the security forces. According to an army statement, 44 Taliban, including 3 commanders, were killed in Kunduz province during an ongoing operation. 12 Taliban were killed in another incident when fighter planes targeted their base in Kurgan area of Faryab province. Cricket. The second T20 of the 3-match series between Pakistan and England will be played in Manchester tomorrow. The match will start at 1815 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and humid weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunder showers are expected in northeastern and South Punjab, Sindh, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. Isolated heavy falls are also likely to occur in southeastern Sindh and South Punjab. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.